C1music.fm. Let's talk about it. It is your host, Aaron and Jennifer. We definitely in the building. You know how we do all day, every day. We're doing a part 2 today, masculinity versus femininity. This was our requested topic, and we decided to bring it back. So again, in this episode, we assembled a panel again to discuss gender roles and our societal expectations. So I came across this article that stated 9 signs to see if your girlfriend or your wife is masculine. So this is part 2 of masculinity versus femininity. And you're listening to Let's Talk About It. So what I'm going to do real quick for everybody is we're going to do a quick recap. So last episode, we discussed masculine traits often included as qualities that society traditionally associates with men. And then we spoke about feminine traits, much like masculine traits, which are characteristics often culturally associated with women. We then attempted to state what defines a masculine woman, and we kind of honed in from there. We also stated that when using the term masculine in regards to a woman, some people look at it as specifically referring to psychological attributes. As an example, deep voice, aggressive energy, square and broad shoulders, big feet, absent of soft, nurturing spirit, traditional male energy, and talking loud. The type of woman that men typically don't care to be intimate with. And those traits, like being a go-getter and a deal maker at work, it's not considered necessarily as masculine or feminine traits, but rather just doing what you got to do. I know Cuzzo, Jen said that a lot of her friends are quote unquote masculine, and I countered that and said I don't think that doing, going hard at work and doing what you got to do is considered masculine traits. So being that we are a week removed, Cuz, do you feel the same way? Are you still saying that your friends are masculine, or are you agreeing with me that those are not masculine traits?
So let me clarify.
Okay.
Because the definitions, everything that was laid out in the discussion, those traits that they spoke about, all of my friends have those traits for the most part, as I myself as well have those traits, a lot of those traits. So with that being said, I said, with those definitions defining that, yes, myself and most of my friends would be considered masculine. I don't think that we're masculine, but those traits that they defined, and even in this article, some of these traits, like being a boss, most of my friends are either.
We're going to break that part down because everybody don't know what the 9 traits are. We're going to break it down. And I'm glad I got the fellas on with me because I'm going to let the woman answer these questions, but the guys are going to be the judge on saying if this is actually true or not. All right? So, like I said, today we came across an article that broke down 9 signs that show women as masculine traits. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready for this? Are you ready for this, Mars?
Yeah.
Cool. We're going to start with masculine trait number 1. And guys, I don't want y'all to respond, right? I want the ladies to respond first, and then we're going to judge and see if what they're saying is official. Because you can spark this one off, but I'm going to start it off by reading. Number 1, masculine traits. She's bossy. So she tells you what to do and when to do it, even if she has no authority in the matter. Even if you have full authority in the matter, her favorite phrase, my way, is better. Masculine trait number 1. Woman, do y'all agree, disagree? Is that a masculine trait? And do y'all actually do that at times? Kathy's laughing. I need y'all to talk to me. Everybody on mute. What's up?
I don't think I have that trait.
So you're not bossy? You don't have to have your way all the time? Or your way is better than your husband's?
I don't think I have that trait. I think that
Okay. What about you ladies? Kathy, you smiling. What's up? Talk to me, Kathy. Have you ever displayed that trait before? Gotta have it your way is better?
Yeah. My way or the highway. Sometimes I do that.
your way or the highway.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. It's your way or the highway.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why you single now?
I think so.
Oh man.
We're getting personal already.
Oh man.
I think
Shots
so.
fired.
That would be the
Shots
reason.
fired. Shania, what about you, Shania? You agree with that statement?
Okay, sometimes I may be bossy.
I think she's just joking.
Nah, she's serious. But go ahead, Shania, what you were saying?
Like I'm saying, okay, sometimes I may be bossy, but I don't think like it's kind of masculinity, like to do that.
So you don't
Like
agree
it's
with the
normal.
statement?
Yeah, I don't agree with the statement.
Okay.
It's normal for women to do that sometimes, I think so. So I
All
don't
right,
think
so
it's bad.
so you don't think it's bad. Kathy, you did you think it was bad though? You think that's a masculine trait?
Yeah, it is because if you want everything to be done your way, you don't want to listen to the other person.
All right, so you saying that is a masculine trait. Shania, you saying that you don't think it's a masculine trait? It's just
Yeah,
you
I
just
don't
want your
think
way?
it.
Okay, let's see what Mars says. Mars, I know you like to be the boss in your house sometimes, so talk to me.
I think it's a masculine trait
Okay. Why? Why do you feel that it's a masculine trait?
because as men, you're supposed to be the leader most of the time, just like Christ.
Okay. So do you do that at all? Do you have to have it your way?
When I was younger, yes,
Oh, so you matured.
because because when I was a kid, I didn't have control over my decisions. Even though I don't like it, I am forced to do some things by my parents. So when I grow up and I had my own relationships, I was able to, have that freedom of exercising my being bossy and everything, like being a control freak sometimes. But
Mm.
yeah, but
You're masculine to me.
when um I was able to meet my husband and be with him for 10 years.
So your husband is the one that tamed the masculinity from you.
Yeah, because I think he's the female version of me, so
I don't know if that's
yeah.
a good thing. Fellas, if your wife told you that you're the female version of her, how would y'all agree? How would y'all feel about that? Would y'all be cool with that?
No, no, no.
That's not a good statement. I don't know if that's a good statement.
Yeah, but because before I was able to control the guys that I was with, and I actually got bored in the process. But when I met him, it's just like I can't control I can't,
You can't
um,
control them. You
yeah, I
agree?
can control him.
You
Yeah.
can't.
And it gave a
You wanted
different
to though?
thrill in a, what?
Did you want to?
At first, no.
At
But
first, no.
yeah, yeah. And we argued a lot.
So why did you want to control them though?
No, I
Wait,
don't.
hold on. I want you to give Kathy some pointers here now because Kathy, you know what I mean? She's trying to find love.
Okay.
So what changed your mind? Kathy said highway. She said my way or the highway. So what changed it for you?
Well, I guess if you really love someone, you will change in your own time. You will develop, for the better.
All right. And Cuzzo, I want to come back to you. So I got one person that says that she doesn't think that trying to get it your way is masculine. And I got the other two young ladies who said it was. I wasn't sure what you said. Is it masculine or not?
I guess if I had to choose one or the other, then I would say masculine.
So it is masculine as well. So Shania, you on an island on your own. Let's see what the fellas say. Fellas, can y'all deal with a young lady that always wanted to be her way all the time? Do you feel like that's masculine energy?
Well, first of all, I have a problem with the the term bossy. And already it has some negative connotation in it. The bossy. Leadership, maybe, yeah. So from the onset, being bossy to me is already a no-no. And
Hold on,
then
no. Let me catch what you're saying. So you're saying you want your woman to be the leader?
no. I wouldn't mind her
Catch
taking.
smiling. She's like, yes, my man.
I wouldn't mind her taking leadership in some roles. I'm sure there are some things she's better at than me, yeah. But bossy for me, no. Taking leadership in some aspects, maybe, yeah. I
I
think
don't know
there's
if
some.
I don't know if that's the right word to call it though. Leadership in some
Okay,
aspects. I understand what you're saying. Maybe she take stand in the forefront, but I don't know if I would say leadership. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know if that's the right word, but I do understand what you're saying. So you saying though that the whole just she wants to be a boss or whatever and have it her way, even though she has no authority in some certain areas, it is what it is.
No. Bossy to me is no. Bossy is wrong in itself. Bossy is wrong. I don't think there's a man that would want a bossy lady
Okay.
around him. I don't think so.
All right, Fritz, how you feel, Fritz? Is that true, false? What's up?
The only thing that's running through my mind right now, it's neither masculine or feminine. It's a toxic trait, I would say.
Toxic person?
Yeah.
If it's toxic, then that's masculine. I mean, because we're looking at this from masculinity for women as it being toxic, in my opinion. So if you're saying it's toxic, then we are saying it's framing more of on it to be more masculine than anything else.
Well, if a masculine man is bossy, I think it would still be toxic. If a girl, a bossy girl, a feminine woman is still bossy, I think it would still be toxic. So,
Yeah.
um,
So let me say this. I agree with you. I feel like we are moving the pedestal a little bit, but I do agree with everything you just said. In general, somebody who is bossy and wanted to have their way, period.
yeah.
Anybody who says my way or the highway, it's toxic. In that case, then we
You can
saying
talk to me
whoever says
directly.
my way, say that
Yeah,
again,
because
Kat.
it's Kathy. You can just say
I'm not.
Kathy, my way or the highway.
So you got framed as toxic already. First question. So Shania, I don't know, Shania, you said it's not toxic. You sound like you might have. I mean, you said it's not masculine. You sound like
Yeah.
you might be falling under that toxic relationship situation too.
Yeah,
Because
I
you don't
don't think
find nothing wrong with you being bossy.
no, I don't think like it would be toxic or anything. It's just that like Max said that when she was young, people have been making decisions for her or something. But I've learned to make decisions like on my own from a very long, like since from a young age. That's why maybe sometimes I think I may be bossy a little bit, but it's something that maybe I work on
Well,
if
so
it's toxic.
So I see where
But you're
you and
willing to
Mark.
collaborate, right? And
Yeah,
listen to other
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
that's what I was about to say. Because I don't think that I would call that bossy. If you are by yourself and whatever decisions that you make only affects you,
hmm
then having it the way you want to have it, there's nothing wrong with that. But
yeah,
I think once you collaborate and then other people are involved and you still wanted to have it your own way, then I believe what Fritz is saying that you are then a toxic person.
oh no, not then in that case.
So you are jumping on board. You're switching on us. We got our first switch up.
Yeah.
All right, number
I think
two.
Shania is being independent.
We'll see. We're gonna get to that part too.
Right.
Number two, she refuses help. There's no way that she is going to let you or anyone else help her, even if it doesn't make sense not to accept help, even if it causes her pain. Example, she would rather hurt her back rather than let anyone, especially a man, help her lift that heavy thing. Is that masculine energy, woman? Talk to me. Jen, you can start us off, Jen. And do you do this personally?
Uh, No, I'm not. I'm not hurting myself. I have a whole husband.
A whole husband?
No. I feel like yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna ask him for help even today. Yeah, doing things. So I think yes, like I said, since we're discussing masculine versus feminine, yes, I would say that's a masculine
It's a masculine trait.
trait,
Gotcha. All
a
right.
negative
It's a
masculine.
negative. It's a toxic. What you call it toxic? We throwing toxic in there? Anyone can talk to me.
Yeah,
So that's
for
toxic
her.
as well?
She only
For
hurt. She's only hurting herself.
her? Okay. All right, Shania, how you feel about that? You don't want help.
Yeah, that's toxic, and it's also masculinity because I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm someone who always like asks for help when I need one. So yeah.
So have you ever been in a situation where a guy asked you to do something for you and you turned him down? Like he wanted to help you do something? Kathy
Yeah,
is Kathy is staring in her head. I know she probably did this a couple of times, but
mhm.
like even if it was something simple like opening the door for you or and you like, yo, I got it. I can do it myself.
Yeah, I've done something like that before.
So do you feel like you was displaying masculine energy in that moment?
Yeah, to look at it, yeah, I think so.
So you saying you got that trait in you.
I do kind of have that one, but it also depends on what's like helping me with what. Like if it's something I can do, then I just do it myself. But if I need help, then I'll ask for help.
Well, if a man is coming to you asking you to help you, asking to help you do something because he just wanted to be the man in the situation, it doesn't. It's even worse if the guy likes you and you tell him no. You know what I'm saying? So if he's going out his way to ask you and you're like, nah, I can do it myself. That's not
Yeah, I
cool.
know that
That's not
there
cool.
wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think that it was a problem, but okay.
So you don't do you see it now as being masculine?
Yeah, I see it as being masculine.
Okay. Mars, at home, Mars, is there anything that your husband tried to help you out with and you like, no, no, I got it. I can do it myself.
Yeah, sometimes, especially at work. But I am hopeless romantic, so I appreciate if someone opens the door for me, pull out the chair for me. I appreciate those kind of things.
Okay, that's cool. But we wanna highlight what you just said. You said yeah, sometimes. So I don't want to hear about the time when he opened the door for you and you let him do that. I want to hear about the time he wanted to help you and you said no. You do it yourself.
That was a long time ago. I
Okay.
forgot. There's actually a lot, especially at home and in family matters. Like if I have a problem also at work, there's like some misunderstanding and he wanted to step up and explain my side of the story, but I don't let him.
I don't know if I consider that one right there. That's talking for yourself. I don't consider that helping.
Yeah, but he's like that. I don't know how you call that trait, but he he's like a leadership type. So yeah, he always does that to other people.
Gotcha. So he doesn't do it for you exclusively. So I don't even know if you even get cool points for that. All right, Kat, what's up, Kat? Talk to me.
I know what you're thinking already. I've not done that.
You have not done that.
Someone else. Yeah.
So
I knew it.
there's never been a time where a guy walked up to you and wanted to help you out with something and you didn't want his help. Cat, even if he's like super ugly, even if he's super ugly,
Yeah, you think sometimes you have to appreciate if they offer to help you. I won't hurt myself
you won't hurt yourself.
or something. No.
Okay. Let me ask y'all one more question because I seen this the other day at the gym, and then I said I'm gonna go to the fella. I seen this on a video of a young lady going to the gym, and she was she was like doing like leg press, and she kind of got stuck doing the leg press, and when she got stuck, men went over there to help her out to help her pull the thing off. But after they helped her out, she was looking like, I don't need your help. Why are you helping me? And it was like, yo, man, like if you ain't, I don't know. To me, that's just masculine energy. That's a turn off to me. But fellas, are y'all attracted to women like that? Do y'all find that attractive? Women who want to do things themselves? That, i.e., independent women who can help themselves. They can carry their own stuff in. Even if you're just trying to be a gentleman, you know what I mean? And just do the right thing. Is that attractive to you? Or if you found a girl that was attractive and then she did that to you, would you be like, I'm good on her? Fellas, talk to me.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you, brother. Talk to me.
All right. Being independent for a woman, I think, is still attractive, but being isolated is not. I think there's a huge difference between being independent because, yes, there's some attractiveness to a woman who's able to do and care for the things by herself. But if she's isolating herself from any, for example, external help, and like saying that I don't need anything or I don't need anyone for me to be happy or for me to achieve things, I would say that that is indeed a masculine trait and a toxic one as well. Because as men, yes, if we want to help or if we want to do something or achieve something, we would, I think, resorting for help would be out of the options. So if a woman is like that, especially when it comes to physical activities or something like that, then definitely she's leaning towards that masculine trait of not asking for help and being independent and being isolated as well,
Right.
isolating herself from any external help.
Right. What about you, Eddie?
First of all, if I found a lady that I can clearly see needs help, physical help, and then I offer help, and then she's like, no, 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 I'm okay. I'd be offended, actually. I'd feel, my ego would be bruised a bit. Uh, 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 what what was the reason for not wanting my help? And I can clearly see you need help, right? I,
Right.
I think, yeah, that will be a turn off for me. That will be a turn off for me. Yeah.
You wouldn't offer to help her again,
No, no,
even if she really needed the help?
no, I wouldn't.
Man, ladies, listen. If a guy walks up to you and wants to help you out, you got to take the help. You don't have to, but masculine energy. Number three, third sign. She's this type of woman. Type of woman is very direct about what she wants from you. We know some guys think they would prefer this. If she's dominant and asking you out, then she is automatically taking the lead from the beginning of the relationship. And you're never going to get the lead back. Rather her ask a man out, a man would like for her to give really big hints that she is interested and then let him take the lead asking her out. So, cuz, would you ever ask a man out on a date?
Absolutely not.
So do you agree that that's a masculine trait?
Yeah, I think, yeah. I feel like a man, uh, he has to make known that he wants me. Like I'm I won't be unfriendly towards him or anything like that, but I'm not going to be, if me, Kathy, Mers, we were all together, if one of you guys wanted me, you would have to specifically like make your move to kind of set me apart from them. I'm not, I liked, if I like, one of you guys, I wouldn't be like, if y'all made a joke, laughing and like touch your shoulder, just like, yeah, and talk to
So you're not
talk to
even
the
gonna give
girls.
a hint.
I
You're
would
not even
make
gonna
it
give a
where
hint.
you had to approach me.
So
Huh?
is that your way of giving a hint, like touching, or you're
No, I
not
wouldn't
giving a
touch.
hint?
I wouldn't touch. Like how
You're not
some
giving a
girls
hint
like
at all.
like when they're no. He would have to approach me. He would have to like ask me specific questions. Like kind of make his intentions known that he wanted to pursue me.
Shoot, he have to shoot his own shot.
It's worked
Or
out thus
shoot his
far.
own self in the foot. One or the other. All right,
A
cool.
3-pointer.
3-pointer, long distance.
Yeah.
Shania, would you ever ask a man out on a date?
I'd,
Have you
I'd
ever done
never.
that before?
No, I'd never ask a man out on a date because I believe asking some like the person who should initiate the relationship is the man
So you don't believe that a woman should ever ask a man to marry her?
to marry. Yeah, a woman should not ask a man to marry her.
So do you believe that's masculine?
Yeah, that's masculine.
Okay. Mars, do you agree with Shania? Or have you ever asked a man out before? Or a guy on a date or anything?
Yes, yes, I did once.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. Remember the feminine guy that I
Oh my
dated?
God.
Yeah.
This guy got
Because
it
he's
all.
cute and he's flawless than me, so I asked him out.
And he said, yeah.
Yeah,
And then you
because
got bored quickly because you took the lead in the relationship.
yeah, that's right. And he has a lot of feminine energy, so no.
So that was the first and the last time you were
Yeah.
in your masculinity?
Yeah, I did not do it again.
Okay. What about you, Kat? Have you ever seen some cute guy and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta talk to him.
I be doing that in my heart, but I can do it physically.
You do it in your heart only?
Yeah, I be like, oh, he's cute, and I want to talk to him, but I can't do it. So that's a masculine energy when a girl or a lady go to ask for a guy, let's go out, let's go for a date. Then they kneel down to propose to them. Oh, that's that's not cute. That's ugly.
Okay, okay. Fritz, have you ever had a young lady shoot a shot with you? Ask you out? And do you find that to be masculine for her to do so?
Uh, Fortunately, no one has dared yet. Hopefully, no one would. um, but if someone, if some girl would try to attempt or would attempt something like that, then yes, I would say it's a masculine trait. But I'm not gonna assume right away that I do have like feminine traits because I myself could take leadership. It's just
So you saying
one
that?
way doesn't
So
affect
you
the other.
saying that you would let a girl shoot a shot at you and you would accept it and don't look at it as you being feminine by accepting it?
By me accepting it, it doesn't necessarily follow because if this is the case, because I can still take the leadership. If, for
I
example, she
agree.
would want to take me out, then I'll follow up. I will not let her, do it again.
Okay. Eddie, what's up? Talk to me.
Mm, I wouldn't have a problem with a lady that is direct and says what she wants. But the moment now she takes leadership completely from me, now that becomes a problem. But if I meet a lady that shoots a shot, it's okay. I mean, it will actually make me feel, nice in a way. Yeah.
Right, right. Have somebody ever shoot they shot for you before?
Mm, yes, yes.
I actually had that happen to me before too. Um, and all you could do is laugh and like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. But yeah, I'm not if I'm putting it out there is one thing, and then it's on me to jump on it and be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna make this happen. But if you like going hard, that's like, if you shoot your shot and I don't respond to the shot being shot, then I'm gonna be like, yo, this chick psycho, man. You know what I mean? Because that ain't cool. But but I don't. I go back to what you said. I don't have a problem at times when women do take the lead in some things, and if they know what they want, especially for the person that they're dealing with, and they're direct in that regards. I don't have an issue. Like, cuz when you said the last time when we was out there, when you wanted to shoot your shot and pay for dinner for you and your husband, I didn't see no issue with that. I would love for a woman to be more direct in that way, more ways than one. But I do see it as being aggressive and manly when you're shooting your shot and you keep shooting it, and we like, nah,
Mhm.
fans, cool out, like you wilding right now.
Mhm.
Like you starting to have stalker realities. Like do what Kathy said, just do it from the heart. Do it from the heart only.
From
All
the
right, so
heart.
that's number three. So we all calling that masculine trait, right?
Mhm.
Mars, I want you to respond to this one first. This is number four, Mars. Signs of masculine women, masculine girlfriend or masculine wives. Number four, she believes in equality. She's just general about all equality, which means she insists on paying her own way, opening her own doors, carrying her own groceries, fixing her own plumbing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Is that masculine, Mars? Talk
Mm.
to me.
I think it goes both ways. It's feminine and masculine at the same time.
Wow. Okay. Explain, please.
For me, I believe in equality, especially at work. But if you're going to insist to do some things that you don't know how to do to begin with, then I don't agree with that.
I'm kind of confused on what you're saying. So, you said at work. We talking in relationship standpoints. So, do you believe in equality in the relationships?
Yes, yes, especially at sharing household chores. Like if I can do the things like sharing washing the dishes or sharing about washing the car, those type of chores. I'm talking about the chores in the house. We
So, you
practice
believe
equality.
you practice equality in your house,
Yeah,
doing the chores.
yeah.
Okay, let's see if the others agree. Shanae, I'm coming to you. Eh, you believe in equality? I think I heard you on one of your podcasts talking about this one time. But go ahead.
Yeah, I believe in equality, like on some things, but it also depends on the type of responsibility that someone is taking, like in the household. For starters, maybe if your husband like is the provider of everything, like in your home, I don't think that there should be some equalities like 50-50, like he's taking the full responsibility, like paying all the house bills, the mortgage or anything. But I also think equality is important.
So let me just make sure because you I want to get a direct answer to you. Do
Okay.
you believe in equality? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, you and Mars believe in equality. Before I come to you, Kathy, I want to ask another married person. So, Jen, do you believe in equality?
Mm-mm. That's that's a no.
Okay, I don't agree with it neither. So I agree with you. But why don't you agree with it?
Short answer.
What's the short answer?
Well, so I get what Mars is saying as far as like I mean my husband will pick up the slack. He will, you know, do household chores and everything. But he's the head. He's the provider. So, and I'm not trying to step in that role in any way, shape, or form in our marriage, in our bills, in in every aspect as far as within our marriage, or
All right, I got. Yeah,
I mean
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he now saying that he considers. I'm not saying he doesn't consider me, but he does have the last say.
Got that. So, Mars, do you have the last say in your inequality or equality situations,
Mhm.
or does your husband
No,
have the last say?
he has the last say.
So, if he has the last say, do you find that to still be equal?
Well, before he gets to that point, I put in all my opinion. He hear me out and I hear him out. But still, if all has been settled, if all has been said, he has the last say.
So, so do you feel that's equal?
Yeah, because he heard me. He didn't
You
step.
care
He
more
did.
about being heard rather than
Yeah,
having the
yeah,
final
that's
word.
right.
Okay, that's a good answer. I like that answer. That was one of the things that I asked my wife before we got married. Do you care about being heard or having your way? You know what I mean? And we got married. Kathy, you believe in equality?
No, I'm not trying to pay my bills.
You're not trying to pay
I
your
want
bills?
him to pay. Yeah, I want.
Kathy, wasn't it you who said you don't cook?
I know. I don't.
So how you
But
what kind of
what's
equality
that
you
have to do with this?
so you want him to pay your bills and everything? Yo, listen, hold on. At the end of the day, so hold on, let me ask this. I want to make sure I'm molding and shaping this right. Because Mars was on one side of the table and then she walked on the other side of the table. So I'm asking you, are you going to do the dishes? Are you going to like is that shared responsibility? Like does he have to do the dishes? Does he have to cook? Does he have to clean the house? Does he have to cut the grass? That like what is it? What you know? Are you an equal opportunist as well?
No. Okay. The way I was raised up, it was ladies are supposed to do the dishes. Are supposed to do this. So like I have that I have to do it, but I
So
can't
you saying that
support
that's
if
your
he's
job?
okay with
That's your
that.
so he doesn't have to worry about washing dishes
Yeah, I can do that.
as long as he's paying the bills. He don't have to wash the dishes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a fair trade, but I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, do y'all feel it? I'm coming to you first, Eddie, because I know you're married. So, do you believe in equality?
No, 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 no. We there's no way we can be equal. Never. We can't. Look at it even physiologically or biologically. We are not the same. We're very different. We are built stronger than ladies. Now, biblically, Ephesians 5:23. Husbands, we are the heads. However, again, still Ephesians 5:25. You're told love your wives as Christ loved the church. So no, we are not equal. But again, I must add, husbands, love your wives like Christ loved the church. Yeah.
Yeah, you submit to your wife in love. She submit to you in
Yes.
authority. I think that's ultimately that's where Mars ended up at. Even though she do believe in him doing the laundry and washing the dishes and stuff like that. But if he says no, he's not doing it. She will submit to authority. My man Fritz, this is a good conversation for you and your wife, you and your girlfriend. Do you believe in equality?
I do not. Men and women will never be equal, although they do have um, qualities that are the same, but they're totally different as well. So, um, being equal doesn't also mean, or uh, doesn't mean it's the same with sharing, because it will. Let me just put it this way: you and your for example, me and my girlfriend would bring different things to the table to sustain the relationship, and it's never gonna be equal. It's complementary, like 70-20 or 50-50 or 80, but it's always a different value. So I would provide the leadership. I would provide, the security that my partner, my girlfriend, would need, or assurance that she would need, and she would, provide the care. And uh, both parties, or the different parties, would um, need to complement on that. So yeah, I do not
Yeah.
believe
So I agree with everybody except Shania. I don't believe in equality. I mean equality. I do believe that every person in a relationship has a role to play. So I believe in roles. I think in a team, everybody has a role to play. Um,
Mhm.
and in roles, you have different functions. And I believe in those functions, there are times where women will take the lead in certain things because it's their function and their role to do so. And it's my role at that particular part in time not to lead, but allow my wife to be the leader in those situations. But at the end of the day, I'm still the responsible person that's in charge of whatever goes on. So even though I'm the leader and I'm responsible for things, I still will, as the leader, will assign authority to my wife to lead in certain places or allow her to lead in those places. I won't even say have to assign her. It's even not even me giving her authority. It's just, even for me, there's certain things that I don't like when we talk about the kitchen and in my house. I don't care about being a leader and who puts the dishes and with this cabinet or that cabinet, or if she has a certain way that she wants stuff to be done. Like, I don't want to assert authority in that. It's not important for me. So if she has a way that she wants things, she has a way that she wants the towels to be folded and whatever. Like, we don't have to be equal in that. That's not something I'm going to fight for. You got it, babe. However you want it to be done is done. You know what I mean? I'll let you take the lead on that. But I do also think that what Jen was saying, that I don't even know if I want to call it falling short. I think that in practical ways, we are looking at, there are roles in the house, but at times when one person falls short, the other person is responsible for carrying the load. So, and vice versa. So I, like, if my wife, like, there have been times like I wash the dishes in my house at times too. I don't like it, and I know my wife don't like it. But if we both working, and I have more of a job where I have more freedom to move around and do stuff, so to compliment her at times, I will go wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? So that, and I see that if I wash the dishes, it'll make life more easier for me, because then she can come into a kitchen and cook, a clean kitchen to cook, and I don't have to wait all night until she feels like cooking. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes sense to do it. But I'm not saying that I'm the designated person to wash dishes in that house. But I don't have a problem doing it for the betterment of the whole team. That's why I still go back and say that there's roles and functions, and at times y'all need to be able to, what Fritz said, complement each other and be able to help each other out. But I don't think that is equal. Like, yo, you do it 50% of the time, I do it 50% of the time. It just, in every relationship, there's roles and functions, and somebody's going to take the lead on certain things, and somebody's going to take the lead on other. And that is what complementing each other as a team does. There's going to be somebody who takes all the financial responsibilities of certain things, and somebody who's not. Somebody's going to be responsible for making sure the house is clean and everything else. You know what I mean? I think some of it's just common sense too. You know what I mean? If I'm the one that's paying all the bills in the house, you can't expect me to then come home and take care of the house too. Like, that's just not common sense. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. So that's not happening.
Okay,
All right, so we're gonna go ahead, Shania.
I'm just saying that if you put it that way, then it's something that it's understandable.
So you switching up your answer? I got another switch up from you.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, number 5 is a good one. Number 5, she always wears the pants in the family. No, but literally, she wears pants in the family. She doesn't wear any dresses or anything else feminine to balance out her masculine attire. Feminine staples are things like delicate jewelry, frills, florals, lace, silky things, but she can't because she doesn't even own any of those things. Her essentials are comfortable shoes and masculine blazers or sweats. You never see her in feminine, eloquent attire. Cuz, talk to me. Is that masculine energy, and do you fall in any of those categories?
Is that masculine? I don't know. Maybe her body isn't doesn't look right in dresses. Um, I have no. I have a variety of dresses, so I think I'm good on that.
But you don't consider that masculine though. If
I'm
somebody wear
feminine.
those, you don't consider that masculine at all though. If they don't never all they do is wear pants and sweats.
I'm trying to think of. So when you say that, when you describe, I think of Jackie Hill Perry. Yeah, when I think of Jackie Hill Perry, who is a Christian author. Do you know her? She used to
Mm-hmm.
be a Christian poet,
Yeah, I know
and
you
before
talking
then
about. Mm-hmm.
she
I know you
was
talking about. Yeah, yeah.
a lesbian. So she dresses
Masculine,
okay. She dresses uh
masculine.
like that. I don't think I've ever seen her in a dress. I've never yeah, but her husband is uh like
It's soft a little bit to me.
thuggish, I guess,
You,
too.
you
Like
think he's
he's
thuggish?
really?
Sometimes he come across like, you know what I mean, letting her go off and
Oh
say what she
yeah,
wants.
he was
But that's just my opinion.
yeah,
But I'm
he
asking you
was in the
still.
streets.
Yeah,
And don't play.
I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm just asking if
Yeah,
so you are saying that.
guess it's masculine. Yeah, I guess if I had to choose one or the other.
All right, cool. Ah man. But Mars, do you? Yes, no, no, yes.
No, no, I don't fall in that.
So you don't wear sweats at all? You
I
girly girl, not
wear,
really?
but the question was, she doesn't have any pieces, like girly pieces at all.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm just making sure you solid though. Your wardrobe is solid.
yeah, I have those, but not all of them.
So you don't wear
So
blazers at all, right?
sometimes, especially if we're riding the motorcycle with my husband,
You wear blazers?
I have a leather jacket and also pants, but most of the time I'm wearing skirts
What kind of shoes
and
you have on with the pants?
yeah,
What kind of shoes you have on?
a sneakers.
Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Shania, what about you, Shania? You Levi jeans and sweats all day?
I don't fall in that category,
So
although
you
I
dress up?
like, yeah, but not on a daily basis. Sometimes I just like putting on sweats and jeans. So yeah.
All right. How often? I know Mars said the statement said that you never wear or you don't wear any or don't have any female feminine clothing. I do want to add this to it. How often? Like if I lived in Kenya where you live at, how when I see you, am I gonna always see you majority of the let's say 80% of the time I'm gonna see you in some pants and some sweats or some sneakers, or am I gonna actually see you like dressed up and cute with like some skirts and dresses or whatever? Like talk to me.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Majority of the times you're going to find me in jeans and sneakers, but they're ladylike clothes, so I don't find them like being masculine.
Ladylike clothes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. We gonna ask the fellas if that's ladylike clothing. But with that being said, though, you saying 90% of the time we would see you in. So you don't wear skirts and stuff. Like you only wear skirts and stuff on what? When do you wear skirts? Or I don't even want to say skirts, dresses, skirts, whatever it is. Like when you like going out, how often do you when you putting it on? How often is
Well,
that?
it depends with the mood. So,
Depends on the mood or your mood.
or it depends with my mood. Like, what do I want to put on? So, I really can't say like
But your
how
go to
often
is
I do
your
it.
go to is jeans and sweats.
Yeah, but if I'm going to a fancy place, like I wanna look ladylike, so I'll put on my beautiful dress and some cute shoes. So yeah.
All right, all right, all right. So we gonna let you get a pass for right now. Kathy, what about you, Kathy?
Well, if it is masculinity, I'm falling under that because I don't have any dresses.
Oh my gosh. You of all people don't have dresses? You don't wear no dresses, skirts, or anything?
No, I don't. I wear trousers or shorts or jumpsuits.
Why?
What about the dress you wore last week?
That probably wasn't a
It was
dress,
not a
man. She
dress.
had jeans on under it, man. She had
Probably
sweatpants. Just the
Could
stop.
top
be.
only. She hit you with the head fake.
No, it was a jumpsuit actually. It was not a dress.
Oh man. Horrible.
Why you don't have any dresses?
No, I don't like dresses.
Look, that's why she's single.
Why are you coming at me like that?
That's the way. Hey, we trying to put you on game, man. Okay, fellas. If a girl wears 90% of her day, every time you see her, is she's in jeans and sweats and stuff like that, do y'all find that attractive at all? Even if she quote unquote girly with it, I guess if that's a word, because I guess you could have baggy sweats, you could have tight sweats. At the end of the day, they still sweats. Do y'all find that attractive though?
I this is a bit tricky for me because my wife really loves sweats. So,
Don't get yourself in trouble, my man.
but I think it's all to do with why she wears sweats or why she doesn't wear skirts or dresses.
Okay,
If it's
educate
for
me.
comfort, I think it's okay. It's okay for her to wear sweats. I mean, I might be biased on this, but yeah, I think it's okay for her to wear sweats if it's comfortable for her. Yeah,
So you,
it's to do with
so
the mindset.
so you don't find that as masculine.
No.
So you cool with that?
I'm
If
very
you,
cool with that. Yeah.
even if your wife don't dress up at all.
Again, like I said, she dresses up when she needs to. But for me, I think it's more of comfort. If she's comfortable in sweats, I think that is okay.
Especially if you have kids.
Exactly.
I'm not giving you a pass, man. Mars. Man, I'm sorry. I'm not as nice as my man Eddie, but go ahead. Fritz, talk to me.
Uh, I would go with the same with Eddie on this. Because for me, I don't have any problems with my girlfriend wearing sweats or jeans, especially when going to work. She's wearing like baggy trousers or blazers or something like that, or a good sweater.
Hold on now.
Um,
Hold on. I gotta interrupt you. I'm sorry. Listen,
sure, sure.
listen. I'm saying, How long you been with your girlfriend, Fritz?
We just turned 2 months yesterday.
Oh man, you early in the game and you already cool with that. Now listen, my
She
man
she
Eddie.
do dresses up though.
All right, because my man Eddie. I think you married and you've been with your girlfriend for a total. Your wife for a total, including
Eh,
dating. How long?
8 years and 9 months now.
So you kind of like at that point where you don't care, right? But
I
hold on. Follow me here. Like you gotta find her attractive in some way. To me, like if you wearing sweats all the time and you don't step out, like she already in the world here in the U.S., which she already bagged you, or vice versa. So I guess for her, she ain't gotta get fly no more to a certain degree. Like my wife, she wears jeans and sweats in the house, like walking around, and she wears jeans outside the house, but that's not her full attire. She will throw it on and go out and wear stuff and dress up and anything. Matter of fact, it's probably in between me and her. It's probably me that probably would be more in sweats and pants and jeans and stuff like that, rather than always getting dressed up. She'll dress up and try to look cute way more than I would. You know what I mean? I always use the excuse I'm a photographer, so I like to be comfortable and walk around and do stuff because you know what I mean. Like we be on the floor and doing all the whole bunch
I
of
know
other stuff. But
that's Haley and Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Haley and Justin Bieber, I don't know what you're talking about. But hold on, because I want to get the mic back to Fritz. But I'm just saying, like 2 months in the game, now you still gotta keep me attracted to you. You know what I mean? We only 2 months in.
Yes, she's dressing up. But here's her situation though. That's why, because every time, for example, when we're going to meet or we're gonna have a date, she's coming from work, and she's what she here's what she's doing for work. She's an architect, and then she is walking to the office back and forth, going home and going to the
Hey,
office and
hold
back
on
and forth.
first. I give her a pass on that. But what do you take her out on dates?
I do, yes, I
Okay,
do.
so she don't dress up for you when you take her out on dates.
I'll take her whatever she's wearing from work because
So y'all
we're gonna
doing
have
so
yeah,
y'all don't have a y'all just after work situations. Y'all don't really
yeah.
like have a night where y'all just like, all right, today you all mine. I'm gonna take you out.
She does. But again, it's the category of if she's comfortable with what she's wearing, because I want her also to be more comfortable in with what she's wearing. Then you know, secondarily impressing me. I am
Nah,
impressed on
man, I don't agree
how
with
she's
y'all. I'm
bringing
sorry,
herself.
man. If when I first met my wife or any girl I was dating, you had to make sure you was fly, man. You know what I mean? You wanted to impress her. Like you was on your job. You made sure you had a fresh haircut. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You was groomed. You did all that, and I'm expecting the same thing, man. I don't want to come over. I don't want to go over my girl house, even if she at work or coming home from work. Like, all right, cool. I'll pick you up when you go. But yo, you can go home freshen up. Like, get fly. You know what I mean? Get fly for your boy. You know, I don't want to because you at work. That's an excuse. That's not a pass for me. I'm sorry. Not 2 months in. 8 years, yeah, we gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But 2 months in, nah,
But
you gotta get right
but
for your
but
boy. You gotta
imagine but
smell good
imagine
going and everything.
I'm already attracted to her by wearing sweats and jeans. How much more if she wore a dress?
So you sound like you either whipped right now. I don't know what
Does
the
that really matter?
2 months in the game, man. That
Bro,
does matter. Two
if
months
she
in it matters
if
for
she
me,
bagged
Ron.
me with the jeans and sweats, how much more will she bag me with the dress?
For me, what matters most is not the appearance or the clothing. It's more of
Hold on, let me
the
stop you right now because I heard you on the other show and y'all talked about all these red sign warnings and this, that, and the third. Listen, as of right now, I don't want to hear none of that. That what you about to say is true, and that's what keeps the person. That's what keeps you.
Mhm.
Your heart, and you have a
Oh
good
gosh.
spirit, and all that other stuff. That's the keeping. Those are the keeping points. You know what I'm saying? So I already know your philosophy. I understand that part, and that is true. That's what you do to keep the person. But men are driven by attraction in the beginning. You have to be attractive. We're not even gonna get that deep. See, because women and men operate differently. So we put you in categories first, mostly for guys. Like, yo, I want to date her. So right now, what Fritz is saying, he already know. Like Fritz sound like he's super in love already 2 months in. So that's cool if that's what it is. If you feel like you found the one already, he just wanna. I mean, 2 months in is kind of soon for me personally, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying that that's wrong. But it's the other things that's going to like Fritz probably are the other things now right now are probably the things that are holding him, and he's doesn't care. He's prioritizing that. It's the other things that don't matter. I mean, it's the other things that matter more than her appearance and how she dressed. But I know for me, she still needs to be attractive. I still need to go out, and when I go out with her, I need people to be like, "Oh, that's your shorty right there." Like I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to feel like I need a little bit of that validation. And if you slipping, nah, you're gonna be wanting to go to the mall or somewhere, and I'm gonna be like, "Nah, you gotta go by yourself. I ain't going."
I get you. I get you.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have still that men still want to feel like they that guy,
Yeah.
and they shorty is a compliment. You know what I mean? You got a role to play. If you just want to step out in some sweats, we going on a date. Then yo, listen, if we going on a date and you stepping out in some sweats, then you can't get mad. You can't get mad when you go to McDonald's or something else. You know what I mean? And you get a Happy Meal for dinner instead of that full course 5-star meal. Ain't that right, Kathy?
No, I'm not saying anything.
All right, we got one more we're gonna get to, and then we're gonna have to close this up. So number 7. Did I say number 7? No, number 6. Here we go. Number 6. She has a masculine style. Masculine style is, if you can imagine, it is something that a guy would wear or wear his hair. For example, she has short hair and she keeps it in a tight bun at all times, or she wears no makeup, or she wears no perfume, or she wears no nail polish, et cetera, et cetera. Is that male? Is that masculine energy? Say she got a buzz cut. Is that masculine energy? Jen, is
A
that
buzz cut,
masculine?
no. Dude, I was just thinking bobcat. Now you're saying buzz cut.
Is that masculine?
No, I have aunts that look beautiful with their short hair. So no, I don't think that's. I mean, no, if they can rock it and it looks and they still pull off
See,
looking
you
feminine,
said the key
no, I don't
word.
think a
Hold
buzz
on,
cut or a short haircut.
cause you said the key word
Uh,
though. The key word is if they can rock it. It's not for everybody. So I agree with what you're saying. If they can get away with it,
mhm.
not everybody can get away with it. So you don't find that to be masculine
You're
because
right. I agree.
so you don't find that to be masculine though.
No, short hair.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Shania, do you find that to be masculine?
No, as long as they can rock it, I don't find it to be masculine. Just choose a style that goes with your features, that brings out your feminine side or something, but just choose something that defines you like a woman or something.
Okay. What about you, Mars? You don't find that to be masculine?
Yeah, I don't, but usually I see it all the time in lesbian people. Like they can stand having a buzz cut and they can stand having no makeup at all.
So what are you saying? Is it masculine or not? You said no, but we you pushing the mark back. So what is it? Either it's masculine or it's not.
I think I'm in the middle because that's also a sign that you're a masculine. But for me, if you look at it in a whole point of view, it's not masculine.
So
I
is it
don't
or
know.
is it not? Where are we with it? Give me a definite answer. Yes or no? Is it masculine? Yes or no?
I'll go with yes.
Okay. Shania, you said no, right?
Yeah, I said no.
Okay. I got 2 no's, 1 yes. Kathy, what is it?
I don't think that's masculine because no, yeah, some of the ladies that doesn't want like long hair. They just want to stay with the short hair, so it's not masculine. It's cute.
Okay. Okay. So you saying no. All right, fellas. I'm going with you first. Eddie, talk to me.
For me, anything that is slightly masculine in a lady, for me, is a turn off, first of all. However, I have no problem with a lady not having makeup and etc. But behaving in a masculine way, masculine style. To me, that is no. That is a no for me. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna comment on what you said. But Fritz, go ahead, Fritz. What about you?
Well, if she's intentionally not putting perfume or makeup, or she doesn't or menially cares for hygiene at all, then definitely that's masculine.
Hold on. Why is
Because
that masculine? Because men wear perfume and wear
we do
wear.
if that's typically masculine because we tend to not care for hygiene in comparison with women.
I
So
don't agree with you, bro. I
women
don't know.
tends to take care, do skincare, because now we do have a lot of products that advertises for men care and all that. But before, we we are raised up, just take a bath, soap, that's it. no shampoo, no nothing. So um as a
And
guy,
hold on, are you speaking from experience right now?
yes. Most of the guys, most of the guys are raised that way, that we can just use soap
No,
for
Eddie,
everything.
you agree with him, Eddie?
Actually, I do. Yeah. I totally agree with Fritz. Yeah.
I don't agree with both of y'all. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not
Most of
jumping in. I'm not jumping on the ship with y'all on this one, man.
Yeah, I do understand, but yes, it's a cultural thing as well, that we are raised up like that. That men can use just soap for everything, and then women may use shampoo, conditioner, and all that, because that's how we are raised. And
I mean,
typically,
shampoo and conditioner is not, to me. That's not getting flawed neither, man. Like shampoo and
yeah, but
conditioner is just as relevant as using soap, my man.
but the point is, it's the availability of what would men use to care for themselves than women. Before, it's
No,
more
so hold on. Let
available
me
to
just
women.
hold on. I'm sorry, Fritz. I don't want to pick on you. You don't wear cologne at all.
Sure.
You don't wear cologne.
Now I do. Now
Now
I
you
do.
do.
Yes.
How old are you now?
I'm 27.
When did you get this revelation, my man? God bless
Early
you.
20s, maybe.
God bless you, Mars. 30s, 20s. What you mean? 20s,
Early
early
20s.
20s.
Yes.
Okay, hold on, Kat. I'm asking you, Kat. Do you like a man that smells good?
Yeah, that's
Like, is that something that you're attracted to if he smells good?
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking that, I'm not jumping on the ship with you two guys on this one. I'm sorry. Let me first answer the question. I think I want to say why. I think the why is important of why their hair is short. You know what I mean? I do agree with Mars when she said like a lot of times that hair, those type of hair, especially if they got, I mean, if you start putting purple hair and you got like crazy hair colors and doing all this, like when you doing way too much, like yeah, that's kind of like gay to me. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that you got to be gay, but it's just like gay vibes. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to, just you know what I mean? And again, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are gay or that's you're portraying that, but you're giving that type of vibe to me that you're not trying to be attractive to men. I don't know. I don't. Most men to me wouldn't find that attractive. Now, again, like my cousin said, there's people who have short hair that can pull it off, and I 100% agree with that. But normally, beauty, and maybe it's a societal thing, but beauty is normally, even when it was mentioned beauty in the Bible, it was mentioned by hair, long hair, and things of that nature. Uh, like even me as a photographer, I would prefer shooting somebody with long hair rather than short hair. And I even see people who wear short hair still throw on the wigs and everything else. More importantly for me though, I just don't be a transformer. I don't like transformers. When you look one way, like you don't always have to wear makeup. If you got natural beauty, that's what's up. But you gotta at least care about how your appearance is. And a lot of times, women, I think one of the reasons why, when I met my wife, one of the reasons why me and her always we bumped heads from the get go about wigs, and we bumped heads about weave and braids. And I'm like, yo, to me, I just feel like when you're doing that, and you do it all the time, it's like you just being lazy. You don't care about your appearance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna hit me with, like you're gonna hit me with, I want to braid my hair because I want to grow it and this, that, and the third, then it's like cool. But then let me see that it's some proof that it's growing. Because if it ain't doing nothing and it's still the same length as it was, like nah, I'm not for that. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. So everybody has their own preferences. But I'm not into like the whole buzz cut or your sides are shaved and you got hair on the top. Like that's not attractive to me. I'm sorry. That's just, and it's your hair is red, and to me, I feel like you somewhat slightly on a weirdo side. You know what I mean? When you do all that. Now, can some people pull it off? Cool. I'm not saying that, but that's not something that I'm attracted to. So that's not for me. Now, addressing what Fritz said, I always had to smell goods coming up, man. To me, I was attracted and I was interested in doing anything that made females interested in being attracted to me. So, I mean, I started at a young age trying to, try to look fly for the shorties, man. Like, you know what I mean? You wanted the girls to be interested in you. So, you know what I mean? You did what you had to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand where Fritz is coming from. Like, yo, if you just came from playing basketball or something like that, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? We, most men are eligible to sit down and just chill instead of like just strictly go right in and jump in the shower, you know what I mean, and take a fresh shower and stuff. But believe you me, if I knew a shorty was coming over or something like that, or I'm going out on a date, I'm taking somebody out, I'm doing more than just soap, my man. Like, I'm doing soap, getting fresh kicks, nice watch, button up, something, you know what I mean? Make sure I got a fresh, I would have got a haircut the day before, knowing that we about to go out, or I would have left the game early so I can go get a fresh cut. Like, I would have made sure I was groomed and ready for the situation. So I don't know. That's just how we would have played it in coming up in my time. But masculinity versus femininity. What should I think about this conversation so far as we bring it to a close for right now? We could finish the other two topics, the other ones at the next episode. But so far, what do you think about this conversation? Is it interesting? Masculine femininity?
Yeah, it is interesting.
Or do you agree with just about everything so far? Are you like, nah, this is a little overboard?
Some things I first have to work on myself so that I can agree with them. Like the one for, you said, being independent or something, asking for help, things like that. So yeah,
So you saying you do have some of the masculine traits
yeah,
that you need to dial back?
yeah.
All right. Anything else? Is this conversation help anybody? I do want to bring this to an end because we are going over.
I just want to say that there's a huge difference, or there's at least a boundary between what you tend to believe as masculine or feminine and what you actually act out. So what I was saying is that is what I was acting out before, because I lacked the awareness of caring for my body, my skin, like putting on cologne and anything, because that's how I was raised up. So I would say that it was a lack of awareness and the availability of the resources to do that to myself that made me that kind of masculine, or that trait that I have right now.
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
So
I get what you're saying. I understand completely what you're saying.
yeah.
But that means that when you was a little young and you wasn't into girls, when did you start getting into girls, man?
Ah, that's for another
Here,
episode.
here in the Philippines, we have like a culture that the men are rugged.
Oh yeah,
And
Yeah,
sweaty.
you can still
yeah.
you could be rugged, sweaty, and still get fly when you go out though. There's nothing wrong with being rugged and sweaty. I mean, rugged and sweaty as long as when it's time to step out, you step out right.
But we lack that awareness that we could.
Oh
Soap is
man,
enough for them.
Yeah.
yeah, nah, nah. All right, though. We signing out on this one. We're gonna bring it back for our next episode, our part 3. This your boy Aaron, Jen, and we signing off. Holla at your boy. We out of here. Peace.